No, Randy, this music you picked out is great. You could even say it's insightfully malodorous.
Well, you could, or you could say delightfully melodious. But I think your way actually works better with today's legend, a man known as the master of malaprop.
He's got a certain inner flux that excretes from this man that's... There's an aura of marination that radiates out of him.
I'm Steve McClellan.
And I'm Randy Hodgins, and Steve's tortured syntax was an homage to Norm Crosby, who spun a gift for mangling language into a legendary comedy career. Born in 1927 and raised in Boston, Norm returned home after World War II and started work as an ad manager for a Boston shoe company. He dabbled in stand-up on the weekends, grabbing lines from other comics to knit together his routine.
When he caught on with Boston crowds, Norm began getting offered longer engagements. Knowing he needed original material to make that leap, Crosby cast about for a shtick, eventually remembering an acquaintance who relentlessly mangled the language. This clip from The Ed Sullivan Show in 1967 shows Norm at his best.
And the youths today suffer such a misconstruction, such a rash of juvenile delinquency. It's obstinate. It really is. You should think about these things. It's not their fault. They have no place to look for insulation.
Norm parlayed his gift for garbled gab into long runs in Las Vegas, often opening for Tom Jones, and landing guest spots on television shows ranging from Adam 12 to The Love Boat to L.A. Law. Norm was also a frequent visitor to Johnny Carson's Tonight Show couch, and he had a 27-year run guesting on the annual Jerry Lewis Labor Day Telethon. Here's a bit of Norm from 1997.
I mean, think. A guy walked up to me on a golf course once. He said, Norm, look at this ball. You cannot lose this ball. If you hit it in the water, it floats. If you hit it in the rough, it glows. If you hit it in the woods, it beeps. You can't lose it. I said, that's fantastic. Where'd you get it? He said, I found it.
Norm was also a regular on the Dean Martin Celebrity Roasts and their unexpurgated inspiration, the Friars Club Roasts. In the 1980s, he found an unlikely new career as a commercial pitchman, most notably for Anheuser-Busch's then-new Natural Light beer. How do you get the public to try a new beer that has zero flavor and zero body, earning an awful rating from Beer Spectator magazine? Norm has the answer.
There's a great taste in light beer, but even a good articulator like me has trouble renouncing the name, so I just ask for a natural. That's easy to vocalize.
Norm stayed active well into his 80s, playing cruise ships and benefits. He was honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 1982. And he remains a true inspiration to wordplay-loving comics everywhere.
You can find out more about Norm Crosby and all our comedy legends, including video clips and extended audio cuts at laughtracksradio.com. Thanks for listening, and until next time, it's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from him. Goodbye, everybody.